What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you from Huella Salvaje, which is a privately owned nature reserve about 3 or 4 hours drive east of Medellín, and we've been invited by Mateo to come and have a look at what they do at this project because they're busy with reforestation and also in the monitoring of like large mammals such as the jaguar in this largely agricultural zone. So Izabela, my friend, is going to be joining me these few days, so I'm really curious to see what is actually happening at this reserve and what we can learn about this project. The dog just got a shower. Now it's going crazy. Hola. Where are you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. It's very sweet. Eat. White.
What do you think? It's good?
Mm-hmm.
What does it taste like? Do you have any reference?
It's sweet. But I.
So like this? And then just put it in?
Mm-hmm. It reminds me one fruit.
But it's like furry. I think it's a little bit strange. But I like it. Okay, so tonight we're starting by watching birds. We saw like these macaws. And we're trying all these fruits that we've never tasted before. And now we have a nut that... I know. Yeah, it tastes like walnut. Really nice. But it looks like coconut, so I would have expected a different taste. Oh, it's quite interesting. The brown is a little bit bitter. I like. So far,
Around the house.
60 species of birds. That is insane.
In 2 hours.
In 2 hours? Wow. Oh, this is Alicari, isn't it?
Banded Aracari.
Okay, so prepping to go down to the river tonight. Look what we've got. Do you know what that is? That's for snakes. Ooh. Okay, so plan for this evening is we're going to go down to the river habitat. I know that Victor has like this glass thing where we can put the glass frogs on. And if you're not acquainted with glass frogs, these frogs are see-through, so you can actually see like the insides, which actually sounds really gruesome, but it's pretty cool. So I really hope that we find some of these, because if we can put it on the glass plate, that means we could take some sick pictures. Okay.
So as golden rule, don't go with in front of us. Go behind.
Behind.
Okay? Go always behind. So it's important to follow that rule. Okay.
Okay.
Because, yes.
For the snakes. Yeah. I know. I'm scared now.
Maybe we're not gonna go.
No, I'm going. Okay. So I might actually survive. I have boots that are maybe 3 or 4 sizes too big, maybe even more. But luckily I won't die from snake poison. Well, we'll see.
La tercera membrana.
Well, there you go. We found our first 2 frogs. That's pretty cool. We found a toad that has the, the glands, and we found an actual frog who we heard in the distance. Now we're gonna continue the walk. Man, there are so many insects flying around. It's crazy. My hair is probably completely full. You can see the blue eyes as well. That's a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, of course.
Wait a moment, Rachel.
This is so small.
Oh, ¿qué se hizo?
This one is here.
Ah, yeah.
This is so tiny. How did you even see that?
I don't know.
So the cool thing about walking with somebody like Victor is he knows so much. He can tell me all the names of the species, why they're called like this, what regions they live in. It's super impressive to have him along. So I think that's cool. We've also seen some fireflies, which is also pretty amazing. And yeah, we're continuing around the river habitat because this is obviously where reptiles and amphibians would be really active at this moment. So we are now specifically looking for the glass frog. And the one that we're looking for is usually on top of leaves at 3 to 4 meters height. So I'm not sure how we're going to find it, but we're trying to like listen to it and find it through sound. Okay, I'm really happy I have the boots.
Yeah, I fall down.
You fell down?
Yeah. So I'm so happy that I have these boots.
Yeah, me too.
It's right there.
Wait. Yeah, I see.
I see also.
Oh, wow. Woo-woo.
Endemic and endangered species.
So native, endemic, endangered species.
Tulata.
Okay, so what do you think it is based off of how big it is?
Big and kind of these nails.
Mm-hmm.
It could be these little like mountain conejo.
Conejo? I don't know.
Conejo, it's a rabbit, mountain rabbit.
Like a mountain rabbit?
Yes.
We are literally laying on the ground. I don't know if you can see that. On the ground. Lizzie watching the stars. This is so incredible.
In the middle in the jungle. Oh my god, what I'm doing.
I don't think Isa is as sure of the situation as I am. Wow.
In the days.
So you can see the constellation. That is so sick. And
I like it.
yeah? What does it taste like?
Some monkeys eat
A
this.
little bit sour, a little bit bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Tastes good?
quite good, yeah.
Yeah? Wait, let's see where it's
Do you
come
want
from.
to try?
Yeah, I want to see where they... Oh, okay, here we go. Here are all of these. So the monkeys eat this as well. Good morning, guys. So yesterday, after we came back from the walk, we had such a nice dinner with everyone. 2 of Mateo's friends arrived, and we just chatted a bit. And then this morning we started with yoga. But as Mateo explained, we've got quite a day ahead of us because first of all, we're going to be going along the riverside, and then we're going to be taking the horses down to the lower part of the reserve to see the king vulture nest. So today is again going to be an active day. I'm not sure how I feel. Such a dick. Today we're going to be taking the horses, and I don't know how I feel about that because I'm a little bit scared of horses. So, we'll see how that goes. So we finished the presentation of Mateo, and now we're going to go back down to the river where we were last night. And already what like Isa also mentioned is that it looks so different walking down this exact same spot during the day versus during the night. Now I can actually see where we're going. So we're going to be walking down by the river for a little bit, see if we can spot some birds.
Much more chill, seriously.
Yeah.
Like today I can really enjoy this 100%
Yeah.
without any stress. And yeah, during the night it was quite scary.
Yeah, you thought it was scary, yeah?
And the scariest moment it was when we was walking and I couldn't see the way very good because my light was not so good.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course I was really scary that the snake gonna bite me.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing
Happened.
So
Okay, so this is the fruit that Isa tried yesterday already, and then I decided, it's brown and mushy. But you tried this yesterday, yeah?
yes, and I didn't die, so go for it.
You didn't die. It tastes like apple.
But do you like it?
Smushy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering why there's a dead cow there, but then look what Mateo has done. Very clever. The camera trap.
I want to see what kind of animals got here.
Uh-huh.
I want to see if probably some scavengers, probably some big cats. So we knew that the animal was ill, he was gonna die there. So we put the camera and we're now gonna collect that information to see what we see.
So this evening, when we put it on the laptop, we can check what animals... Oh, so sick, man. A real jungle girl. Not a jungle girl. We have spiders, huh? Yeah, we have... I don't want to go through the spiders.
There. Let's go this way.
This way? Okay, good idea. It's cold.
After such a long walk in the jungle, finally we end up here.
In the water. Water. Mateo, pretend you're a mermaid. Be a mermaid. I don't know, show us.
No es esa, canela, sino gris.
So now it's filming you.
Yeah.
What an animal, man.
Trail camps of these guys, illegal hunters, commercial hunters.
So you filmed, but what do they hunt for? Wait, where is he gone?
Look,
Oh, here we go. Here
you
he
get
is.
to see the rifle here.
Yep.
He has his lantern, his backpack, and he's looking for different kinds of mammals.
Whoa, look at the strength of this bird. Just pulling at it.
Esa era la vaca que estamos, que vimos ahora.
Yeah.
Y yo sigo siendo el rey.
So after our hike this morning, we got back, we had lunch, and I asked Mateo if we were going to be resting. He's like, no, we're just going to have lunch, and then we're going to have a 10-minute chill before we go on the horses. And yeah, like, what is it, 3 hours later, we're now finally getting ready, getting our stuff, because we're going to be going to a point where there are king vultures. So we have to get there by horse, and once we're there, we can see where the monitoring of these vultures are. So I'm really curious about this, and like I said, horses and me, we'll see how that goes. Boom, you're on. Wow, look at you, cowgirl.
So we start planting all these trees in all these parks to make the connectivity. Rapid generation trees and some of slow regeneration.
Okay.
Like valuable biological wooden trees
Yeah.
like caracolis and ceibas.
Okay, we've made it to point of arrival, which is the king vulture nest, or actually where they had put a nest before. And it's just a huge tree with a huge hole. Very strategic place. Ooh. Nice birds. But Mateo, do you still have the cameras here?
Yes, you can see it on the top part of the tree. There are 3 cameras, one pointed to the cavity where in one moment there was a nest, there was hatching a chick of king vulture,
Yeah.
and the other 2 cameras are watching like the side part of the cavity.
Okay, so we finished checking out the king vulture nest and chilling actually in the field, learning about like the plans that are here for the reserve based on ecotourism and volunteering and stuff. Now it is getting dark, so it's time to go back on the horse to the house, because Isa and I personally aren't that comfortable on horses, and then especially not in the night in the jungle. So it's time to go back, have some wine and some food. So despite the big blood-sucking wasp things that keep landing on my legs, this is pretty cool to go back while it's going dark, because we've already seen quite a few fireflies. The last time I saw fireflies was in La Encrucijada, where I only saw a little bit, and now we're just seeing quite a few here and there. So that's pretty awesome, guys. Well, guys, this is the joys of waking up also on a farm. You wake up to all the sounds of animals, you get coffee, and then, well, I was watching the horses eat their food, cuddling with the dogs, stroking the cats. It's so nice to wake up like this. Today's objective, though, we are going to go to Heido and another friend of Mateo, who left a little bit earlier on the horses, to go and get seeds, endemic seeds, which they'll be using for the reforestation project. So in European time, we're leaving in 15 minutes. In Colombian time, we're leaving in an hour by horse to go and find them and see what they're doing.
cayó tan alto.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, well, we are now in the literal jungle. We've gone pretty off-road. I think this is an old trail that hasn't been used in a while because it's completely fully grown again. I've already cut my fingers on this type of grass that grows. Like, it's really, really sharp. We've gone, like, I've almost been pulled off the horse by one of these vines. Isa has also had a few scary moments. But yeah, we're surviving. And actually, this is quite an insane experience to have. Because I don't think a lot of people experience a horse ride right in the jungle like this. Let's have a look at the damage. Yeah, lots of cuts. Good to put on the leggings now. Wow. So we've arrived at the lunch spot. The other guys probably aren't waiting for us anymore because we were a bit late. But this is where we will be stopping. So this is a non-venomous snake that hunts termites.
We call it a blind snake.
Blind snake?
Because his eyes are very tiny.
And you were saying about the point on its tail. It has like a scale that it uses that is sharp. Yeah. Well, yeah. So this is lunch today. Eggs, rice, plátano, beans. I think Betty, back at the place, she thinks that we're not eating enough protein, so she's forcing us to eat lentils and beans. But it's good.
Well, we are all the time monitoring this sector, but I wasn't expected to be that cover of vegetation.
So we got the hardcore.
This is the results. Look at this.
Amazing. I know Isa's legs look like shit. Victor has also been badly damaged on his hand. It looks like the other guys have made it back. Over their little seed exploration. We've just chilled here and had some lunch. But I'm glad that they have found us. You brought a dog? But Juanda, what type of seeds were you looking for?
Comino.
Comino?
Seeds.
Comino, and you found none?
No, no yet. Not in the floor and not in the high trees.
High trees. And why?
We don't see.
Why were you looking for this specific seed?
It's a native important tree.
Yeah.
Its wood is very resistant.
Resistant?
It's a quality wood.
Okay.
And
Okay, it's been cut massively.
Yes.
Oh, so that's why it's important. Well, hopefully,
for construction, for many
yeah.
things.
Well, hopefully you still find some.
What?
Oh.
Thank you.
So the viper that was found, we released. We're now back on the horses, back into the jungle after a nice lunch, which was great. My body feels finally a little bit rested because, you know, sitting on a horse for so long, often never really riding horses, my body is aching. We've arrived at our next stop where the guys are now looking again for seeds, which is great. Hopefully they find some. We can also hear this certain bird species that Victor was telling me about. This sound, I'm not sure if you can hear it, is actually produced by their wings. And the adult males show the juveniles how to do their display, their courting display towards the females as they mature. So I think that's also quite funny that these birds, males, are showing the youngsters how to sway the ladies. As we've made it up to this top spot, I also realize how sunburnt I am. Well, that is quite intense. I didn't put sunblock on my face, which is kind of stupid, but I also wasn't expecting us to be on horses for about 4 hours, something like this. So yeah, you told us this would be for...
Yes, this trail is for hardcore hikings, and it's a trail with big challenging, right? Because it's a long track, has a lot of big mountains. So yeah, that's what I'm telling you, that for me, you guys have good blood, you're good resistant.
Yeah.
No, so
keep going.
So it's I thought you weren't gonna make it till the half. So these days that I was going in the few days, I was trying to see how's your like capability of resistance and of going. But yeah, it's here. I don't take everybody here this part of the reserve because it's very long. It's very steepy sides.
But we're just amazing, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
We have to be proud of ourselves.
Yeah. You ready for the way down?
Yes, I'm a little bit scared.
Yep.
Because, yeah, it's gonna be dark soon.
Yeah.
And I'm also scared when we're gonna go down
Down.
this big mountain. And I don't know if it will be too difficult, then I will just walk.
Yeah. This is definitely, well, most probably the most adventurous thing I've ever done in my life. Going straight through the jungle. Yeah! Straight through the jungle with the horse, but we've made it back to where the cows are. I'm so happy. Stop, please. Back. Oh my god. I'm stuck on a tree. Okay, now stop. Fireflies. Still going strong. Wow, I can't believe we're back. This was a super long horse ride. My legs are absolutely broken. My bum is broken. It is so nice to be on my own legs though, and not on the horse anymore. This was really interesting though, because I know that this is the route that Matteo also wants to like start maintaining for ecotourism projects, because this reserve is not only into like the conservation and reforestation, but they also want to start providing people in the community with income through ecotourism in this area to show that the natural world can also bring economic benefits. So that was also interesting. Definitely not for the beginning horse riders. I would not consider myself advanced at all. The last time I rode a horse was as a child until I got here. So yeah, now it's just time to have a shower and chill because yeah, my body is broken. So after yesterday's very rough day of horse riding, everybody is feeling it in their legs. So today we're just having a chill day. We started off with some yoga with everybody, and now we're going to go down to the creek. We're going to do some swimming, which I'm very excited for because it's quite warm. And also we just need to chill.
La metamorfosis. No, de horas. Eso varía entre las especies.
Oh, it's a tadpole. Cerveza.
Cerveza, cerveza, cerveza.
Vino tinto. Happy girl. Happy boy. Another happy boy. Polo. Well, the end is in sight for our stay here at Huella Salvaje. I had some amazing days, and I know Isa has also really enjoyed herself. This place has got so much potential, and I think it's really ambitious of Matteo what he has planned for here with the reforestation, the monitoring, but also bringing ecotourism and that type of stuff into this area. I think this is going to be an absolutely amazing place. It already is an absolutely amazing place, and the last few days have just been absolutely incredible. So if you are visiting Colombia and you do come to the area of Medellín, take a ride east and come visit this reserve because it is so worth it, and you'll be supporting an amazing project. Anyways, guys, this is where I'm going to leave you behind, and like every single time, I'll see you on the next adventure.